Subclass Perithria, infraclass Ornithodelphia, subclass Theria, infraclass Metatheria. Monotremes are basal mammals that lay eggs instead of giving birth to live young like marsupials and placental mammals. Existing monotreme species are the platypus and 4 species of echidnas. There is currently some debate regarding monotreme taxonomy. Marsupials are any member of the mammalian infraclass Marsupialia. A distinctive characteristic common to these species is that most of the young are carried in a pouch. Well-known marsupials include kangaroos, wallabies, koalas, possums, wombats, Tasmanian devils, and others include the numbat, bandicoot, the bedding, the bilby, the quoll, and the quokka. Didelphomorphia possum. The Virginia possum is about the size of a large house cat. They have furless, black ears and a long, naked, prehensile tail. Their hair is whitish gray on top with a white face and short legs. Females have a pouch. Posse tuberculata. Shrew possum description. They are about the size of a small rat, 9 to 14 centimeters long, with thin limbs, a long pointed snout, and a slender hairy tail. They have small eyes and poor sight and hunt in early evening and at night, using their hearing and long sensitive whiskers to locate prey. Like several other marsupials, they do not have a pouch, and it appears that females do not carry the young constantly, possibly leaving them in the burrow. Koala. The koala is a marsupial mammal, which means it has a pouch and suckles its young. Koalas have gray fur and have large rounded ears on top of a big head. Kangaroos have powerful hind legs and short thumbless forelimbs. Kangaroos can travel at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour and can leap some 30 feet. Kangaroos use their long tails for balancing, and their bodies are covered in thick, coarse, woolly hair that can be shades of gray, brown, or red. The swamp wallaby. The species name bicolor comes from the distinct coloring variation, with the typical gray coat of the macropods varied with a dark brown to black region on the back, the light yellow to rufous orange on the chest. A light-colored cheek stripe is usually present, and extremities of the body generally show a darker coloring, except for the tip of the tail, which is often white. Tasmanian devils are small marsupials with rat-like features, sharp teeth, and coarse black or brown fur. Diminutive as it may be, don't be fooled. This creature has a fighting style that is quite intimidating. Ostrodelphia platypus. Its bill is different in shape to that of a duck, so even the term duck-billed platypus is a misnomer. It has webbed feet, claws, and a flat tail, and lives in burrows and riverbanks. Its feet are not permanently webbed, as the membrane that stretches to help it swim swiftly retracts for the purpose of digging. Echidnas, sometimes known as spiny anteaters, belong to the family Tachyglossidae in the monotreme order of egg-laying mammals. The diet of some species consists of ants and termites, but they are not closely related to the true anteaters. Habitat introduction. All existent marsupials and monotremes are endemic to Australia, except for the possum, which is located in North America. Platypus live in the eastern regions of Australia, mostly live in freshwater lakes, rivers, lagoons, farm dams, and streams. Most platypuses are found in bodies of water that have earth banks with roots, overhanging vegetation, reeds, and logs to be more suitable for constructing their burrows. Inhabiting temperate, tropical, terrestrial, and freshwater, the platypus usually lives in streams that are no more than 5 meters deep, but sometimes can be discovered in rivers of up to 1,000 meters deep. Kangaroos traditionally have the habitat of woods and bushland. However, they have adapted themselves excellently according to the changing landscape and environment of Australia after the advent of humans. They are known to survive in grasslands, forests, scrubland, and even coastal heathland. Tasmanian devil habitat. The Tasmanian devil is found on the island of Tasmania in Australia, an area about 35,042 square miles. Though Tasmanian devils can live anywhere on the island, they prefer coastal scrublands and forests, according to National Geographic. Echidnas do not tolerate extreme temperatures. They use caves and rock crevices to shelter from harsh weather conditions. Echidnas are found in forests and woodlands, hiding under vegetation, roots, and piles of debris. They sometimes use the burrows of animals such as rabbits and wombats. Individual echidnas have large, mutually overlapping territories. Echidnas are capable of swimmers, and when swimming they expose their snout and some of their spines, and are known to journey to water to groom and bathe themselves. The possum habitat. Possums are found in North, Central, and South America. The Virginia possum lives in the regions as far as North Canada and as far as Central America, while other types of possums only inhabit countries south of the United States. The Virginia possum can often be found in wooded areas, though its habitat may vary widely. The shrew possum are considered to be part of Ameridelphia alongside shrew possums. As recently as 20 million years ago, the last 7 genera were in South America. Today, there are just 3 genera, and they live in accessible forest and grassland regions. Didelphimorphia possum. The breeding season for the Virginia possum can begin as early as December and continue through October, with most infants being born between the months of February and June. A female possum may have 1 to 3 litters per year. During the mating season, the male attracts the female by making clicking sounds with his mouth. The female possum is a spontaneous ovulator with an estrus cycle for about 28 days. She is in estrus a short period, about 36 hours. This is the time mating can occur. Sperm, which has become paired in the male possum's reproductive tract, will move through the lateral vaginal canal and become separate again in the female tracts. If fertilization occurs, the fertilized eggs move from the oviducts to the uteri, where they will gestate for a short period before being delivered through the medial, vaginal, or central birth canal. Possa tuberculata, shrew possum. The common shrew breeding season lasts from April to September, but peaks during the summer months. After a gestation period of 24 to 25 days, a female gives birth to a litter of 5 to 7 baby shrews. A female usually rears 2 to 4 litters each year. The young are weaned and independent by 22 to 25 days. Austrodelphia, platypus breeding. The species exhibits a single breeding season. Mating occurs between June and October. Population genetics indicate the possibility of both resident and transient members of population and suggest a polygamous mating season. Females are thought to likely become sexually mature in their second year, with breeding confirmed still to take place in animals over 9 years old. Austrodelphia echidna breeding. Trains of up to 10 males, often with the youngest and smallest male at the end of the queue, may follow a single female in a courtship ritual. Fertilization occurs in the oviduct. Gestation takes between 21 and 28 days after copulation, during which time the female constructs a nursery burrow. Austrodelphia, swamp wallabies and kangaroos. Both sexes reach sexual maturity at 15 to 18 months of age. Females are polystrous, able to breed year-round, generally to give birth to 1 joey per cycle, but twins are possible. The young joey weighs less than 1 gram when born and will make its way to the mammary glands located in the pouch of the female. The joey will spend 8 to 9 months in the pouch, but will be completely out of the pouch at 9 months of age and eating solid food. Austrodelphia, Tasmanian devil. Females can ovulate up to 3 times in a 21-day period, and copulation can take 5 days. One instance of a couple being in the mating den for 8 days has been recorded. Devils are not monogamous, and females will mate with several males if not guarded after mating. Males also produce several females during a season. More recent studies of breeding place the mating season between February and June, as opposed to February and March. Gestation lasts 21 days, and devils can give birth to 20 to 30 young in their lifetime. Austrodelphia. Koala. The breeding season for koalas runs roughly from September to March. In the average female's lifespan of about 12 years, this means one female may produce only 5 to 6 offspring over her lifetime. Once a female has conceived, it's only 34 to 36 days before the birth of the new baby, called a joey. The teeny baby, which is roughly 2 centimeters long, weighs less than a gram, and looks rather like a pink jelly bean, as it is totally hairless, blind, and has no ears.
Didelmorphia. The possums are marsupial mammals of the order Didelmorphia, the largest order of marsupials in the Western Hemisphere. It comprises 103 or more species in 19 genera.
Possa tuberculata.
The shrew possum is a marsupial mammal whose order is Possa tuberculata. Austrodelphia. The koala is an arboreal herbivorous marsupial native to Australia. It is the only extant representative of the family Passaculauridae, and its closest living relatives are the wombats. The nocturnal Tasmanian devil is a stocky animal with a large, squarish head. As a marsupial, it carries its young in a pouch. The Tasmanian devil's native to the Australian island state of Tasmania, from which the animal gets its name, is classified in the family Dicerae. All mammals have a four-heart chamber, including all monotremes. Monotremes circulate with their lungs to breathe in oxygen.
Didelphimorphia. The possum has a pretty basic reproductive system. They have a very healthy immune system, though. Possums have a liver. Their spleen, kidneys, stomach, intestines, and gallbladder are all present as well. Possa tuberculata. The shrew possum has the same organ system as the regular possum. They have a basic reproductive system along with a very healthy immune system. The shrew possum, liver, spleen, kidneys, stomach, intestines, and gallbladder are all present.
The Austradelphia, including swamp wallaby, kangaroo, koala, Tasmanian devil, echidna, and platypus, have four heart chambers. The liver, intestines, and gallbladder are present. The platypus does not have a stomach. The tiger quoll is endangered because of habitat loss and introduced predators such as the fox. The nail-tailed wallaby is endangered because they are being hunted for their fur and are considered to be a pest. The Tasmanian forester kangaroo is endangered because of hunters and habitat loss. The wally is critically endangered because of other animals hunting them, such as the red fox. The koala is not listed as endangered, but their population is decreasing rapidly due to predators and habitats being destroyed. Their height is anywhere from 40 to 60 centimeters. The genus is Platypus. The species is Monotremes. They are only one out of only two mammals that lay eggs. They usually find their food by either feeding and or detecting electrical signals. Males usually weigh anywhere from 2.2 to 5.3 pounds on average, while females weigh anywhere from 1.5 to 3.5 pounds.
See how that sounds.